Good morning, dear students. How are you all? In the last class, we did the poem Wake Up from Unit 1. Today, we will do chapter Neha's Alarm Clock. So, do you keep an alarm clock to get up early in the morning? And when it rings up, do you actually get up? Let's see what this girl does. Her name is Neha and she has an alarm clock. In this story, let us see what happens. Neha's alarm clock. Narrator. Ring, ring, ring. Off goes the alarm clock at 6 in the morning. Neha makes a face and, covering her ears with a pillow, snuggles under the warm blanket. But she knows she has to get up. She mutters to herself, Neha, this alarm clock always rings at 6 and pulls me out of the bed. It's so unfair. Oh, how I would love to sleep a little longer in the morning. I wish this clock would forget its job sometimes. Let us look at the difficult words here. Narrator. Narrator is a storyteller. Off goes. Off goes is an idiom which means to start. Snuggles means to get close to something for comfort. Mutters means to speak in low, angry voice. Pulls me out. Pulls me out is again a phrase which means to remove from somewhere. Unfair. Unfair means not right. So here we have a narrator and he tells us that the alarm clock rings at 6 in the morning. Neha makes a face. Now, when do you make a face? You make a face when you are not happy with something. So, she makes a face. She covers her ears. Why she covers her ears? Because she doesn't want to hear the alarm ringing. And she snuggles under the warm blanket. That means she gets into the warm blanket. But at the same time, she knows that she has to get up. Now she is angry and she says to herself that this alarm clock always rings up at 6 in the morning. And because of that, she has to come out of the bed, which is not right. She also says that she would like to sleep for long hours. And she also wishes that the clock should forget to ring in the morning. She wants that the clock should not ring up early in the morning at 6 o'clock, as she wants to sleep for long hours. Narrator. Something falls. Neha smiles. Neha. Oh, my clock has fallen. How happy I am. Tomorrow I can get up late. Narrator. Next morning, there is no alarm. So Neha sleeps and sleeps. The small chirpy birds which come to the windowsill every morning find Neha still sleeping. The difficult words are chirpy. Chirpy means happy, cheerful. Windowsill. Windowsill is the narrow shelf below the window. Narrator says that something has fallen down, seeing which Neha smiles. What is it? It is the alarm clock. The alarm clock had fallen down, which makes her happy. And why is she happy? Because now she will not have to get up early in the morning. Narrator tells us that the next morning, this is what exactly happens. There is no alarm. The alarm bell does not ring. So, Neha gets lot of time to sleep. There are small cheerful birds which every day come to the windowsill of Neha's room. They are surprised to see that Neha is still sleeping today. Because every day what used to happen? Neha used to get up because of the alarm clock ringing. Birds, wake up dear, wake up fast. Narrator. Neha gets up with a start. Neha, oh no, if it's not the alarm clock, it's these birds. Why don't they leave me alone? Narrator. Even this wish of Neha's come true. The next morning, there is not only no alarm clock, there are no birds either. But there is someone else who does not want her to miss the school bus. Can you guess who it is? The big bright sun. He fills Neha's room with a warm smile. The difficult word here is with a start. Now, with a start is a phrase which means suddenly. The birds try to wake up Neha. How do they do this? They make lot of noise. Narrator tells us that Neha suddenly gets up hearing the noise. But Neha is not at all happy. She thinks there is no alarm clock. Then how did she get up? Okay, it is because of the birds. The birds made so much of noise that it disturbed her sleep. She is unhappy and she wants to be left alone. That means she wants the birds to go away. Narrator tells us that this wish of Neha also comes true. How? Next morning, there is no alarm clock and there are no birds. But there is still somebody who wakes her up, who doesn't want her to miss the school bus. Can you think of it? Who it is? Yes, it is the big bright sun. What does the sun do? The sun fills her room with lots of light and lots of warmth, which wakes her up. Neha, oh my eyes, now it's the sun waking me up. Why can't he let me be? Narrator, even this wish of Neha's come true. Next morning, the sun is behind the clouds. So Neha snows till she hears her mother's voice. Mother, wake up, sleepyhead, you will miss the bus. Neha, oh no, why does mother have to wake me up? The difficult words here are the phrase let me be. Let me be means when you don't want to be disturbed. You say let me be. Snores. Snores mean to breathe noisily through your nose and mouth while you are sleeping. Now, Neha feels something touching her eyes. What is it? It is the rays of the sun. The rays of the sun are falling on her eyes. Neha is disturbed and she's angry also. She says, why can't the sun let me alone? Why is the sun disturbing me? This wish of Neha also comes true. So next see what happens? The sun is not there. The sun has hidden behind the clouds. What happens now? Neha sleeps undisturbed. So she sleeps for a long time. But suddenly something wakes her up. What is it? It is the voice of her mother. Her mother tells her to wake up. She says that she should get up, otherwise, she will miss the bus. Neha is angry again and she's unhappy also. She doesn't want to get up and go out. Narrator. There is no escape now. Neha gets up and gets ready. Can you imagine what happens the next day? Neha wakes up with a start. Her watch says it is 6 o'clock. She calls out to her mother. Neha, Ma, who woke me up today? The difficult word here is escape. Escape means to get away from a bad situation. So, what is happening now? The narrator tells us that Neha gets up early in the morning next day. But how? There is no alarm clock, there are no birds, and there is no sun. Still, she gets up. She is angry and she calls her mother. And then she says to her mother that who has waken up her today. Narrator. Mother smiles. Mother, who else? You, of course. Neha. But I was sleeping. How could I? Mother. Now tell me, why do you eat your lunch every day at 1 in the afternoon? Neha. I feel hungry. Mother. Why do you sleep at 9 every night? Neha. Because I feel sleepy. Mother, there is a clock inside you which tells you when to eat, when to sleep, and when to wake up. Neha, oh, I better rush now. I don't want to miss the bus. Mother, relax. Today is Sunday. Neha, oh, oh, oh. So, Neha woke up and she is angry, she is surprised as she doesn't know who did this. And she asked this to her mother, to which her mother smiled. And she said that it is she herself who woke her up. But Neha is surprised. She says that she was sleeping. How could she do that? Mother tells her that the way you eat your lunch every time at 1 in the afternoon. The reason is simple because you feel hungry. Similarly, she goes to sleep at 9 every night. And why is it so? Neha tells that it is because by that time she feels sleepy. Now, mother tries to explain her that this is all because of the clock which is inside her body. It is the clock which tells her when to eat food, when to sleep, and when to do rest of the things. So this time, it is not the alarm clock, it is not the birds, it is not the sun, and it is not the mother who woke her up, but it is the clock inside her body which asked her to get up. Neha understands everything and now she wants to go to school. To which her mother says that it is Sunday today, so she should relax. Means she should remain calm and just enjoy the day. Time for difficult words. Narrator means storyteller. Of course means start. Snuggle means to get close to something for comfort. Mutters means to speak in low, angry voice. With a start means suddenly. Escape means to get away. So here we come to the end. Bye bye.